Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Claire Elizabeth and I'm on a mission to spread happiness and love through the simple pleasure of cake. Now today I'm doing something slightly different. I'm here with my friend Holly from Holly of All Trades. I'm going to link her channel down below. It's so awesome if you like DIY and crafty things. Wicked videos on how to make your own. On how to make your own stuff.
She's making me blush.
Probably, well, through Instagram really, which is pretty cool.
I was stalking her.
I love that. Love a stalker. Love a cake stalker. And we decided to get together, and when we got together, we kind of found there's a slight difference between the way that we thought. He is a big fan of cupcakes. And you may know, if you follow me on social media, you'll know how much I hate cupcakes. So we thought that we'd have it out so that our friendship would hopefully survive. So talk about today.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the reasons why I hate cupcakes, and Holly is going to tell you the reason why she loves them. So watching to find out who comes out on top.
One reason why I love cupcakes, and the most important, is they're bloody delicious. Now, I will grant that a lot of cupcakes aren't bloody delicious. I feel like a lot of places sell what they say are cupcakes, but they're not actually cupcakes. They're just like gross little dry things with a little bit of frosting on top. My cupcakes, however, are bloody delicious. So that is my number one reason why I love cupcakes.
I hate cupcakes because they are small. They're so small, there's hardly any cake inside them. What was ever wrong with a big wedge of a proper cake?
Okay. We'll let that one slide. I can kind of see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
My number two is that they're so pretty, and they're little and dainty and cute, and you can do all sorts of different swirls and fun little things, but they aren't as difficult to make pretty as a cake. Like a cake's a massive commitment. If you want to make a giant cake, you got to have some mad skills to make it look really pretty, whereas a cupcake, you can just swirl your icing and pop a few sprinkles and a few flowers on, and it's all pretty.
Personally, I think they look so innocent underneath that pink swirly icing with all these overload of sprinkles and glittery things and all this stuff. They look like a blooming handbag or something. And underneath is just an evil piece of dry, crumbly cake that just falls to pieces in your hands.
See where you're coming from, because a lot of cupcakes are like that. Like, when I encounter a bad cupcake, it makes me very angry. Like, you're more likely to encounter a bad cupcake than you are a bad piece of cake. My next one is that you can eat more than one cupcake. You can have like multiple cupcakes, whereas if you were to eat more than one cake, people would be like, what are you doing? That's a lot of cake. I'm clutching at straws here.
If you have a cake, then you just have multiple slices of cake, and you can just like trim little bits off, and it's like you're not really eating much cake. And then before you know it, the whole cake is gone.
We've all been there.
True. Many times. Cupcakes are so dry, I have to literally down a pint of water. It's like eating a load of crackers.
I'm gonna have to make you one of my cupcakes, because I feel like you've never had a good one.
I don't know.
I'm gonna convert you. I'm going to.
We'll see about that.
The next reason, I'm kind of pushing it a bit, but I feel like you can be super creative with cupcakes. Like, you can fill them insides with like loads of different flavors and frostings and that sort of thing, and then you can put a different frosting on top, and like you can get it like super fancy with like cocktail flavors and all that sort of stuff. Whereas I feel like with cakes, a lot of the time, like, you can go into shops and they'll be all like these traditional flavors, whereas you go to like a cupcake boutique kind of place and they've got like mojito cupcakes and like, I don't know, what other, like cheesecake cupcakes and like all sorts of different cool flavors. Whereas if you go to a bakery, there's usually the same kind of flavors, which, don't get me wrong, they're delicious. But I feel like you can be a bit more adventurous with cupcakes.
You clearly need to come to my bakery.
Clearly. She does make damn good cake. If you're in Nottingham, you got to come to Clarendon's with cakes.
I love all the different flavours.
Oh yeah.
I'm with you on that. Cupcakes are all about the looks. I think they're just all style over substance. They're the kind of thing that like skinny catwalk models eat at these fashion shoots, you know?
I agree to a certain extent, except for my cupcakes.
Clearly I need to try out the cupcakes.
I totally agree though, like a lot of places you'll go and they'll have these cupcakes that are so beautiful and they are just crappy and dry. If you go into coffee shops, a lot of the time they'll have cupcakes that have been sitting there for ages.
It's
and
true.
I think the reason is probably because like you can keep a cake for a really long time, but cupcakes realistically go stale like after a day.
Yeah, they go stale pretty quickly.
Yeah. I get where you're coming from. Okay, I will concede. Our next point is that the frosting to cake ratio or the icing to cake ratio is pretty good. I'm all about the icing on the cake. And I feel like sometimes you get a good cupcake and it's 50-50 icing to cake and I'm totally okay with that.
You see, I think cupcakes, the ratio of icing to cake is like 2 to 1. It's literally like the icing is twice the height of the actual cake. Once you get through all that icing, all you're left is like a biscuit. Because it's so dry. Like, it's just all icing. May as well just go and eat a pot of icing.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I would do that.
Well, same. I mean, why bother with a cupcake?
Exactly.
Just go straight with a pot of icing. The taste of poo. The taste of poo.
Okay, good. Is that they travel well. Like, you get like cupcake boxes and like, I feel like they're less stressful, especially if you have to transport them in big numbers than to transport, say, like a wedding cake. Like I've done a couple of cupcake wedding cakes and that's been a lot less stressful than delivering a giant cake, because if you drop one cupcake, it's not the end of the world. If you drop one wedding cake, you're screwed.
I can't really argue with that, but I just think cupcakes have totally stolen the limelight from other small cakes, which are great, like brownies and flapjack and Bakewell slice and all those classics, you know, they're just
prettier.
But, you know,
I do love a good brownie though.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Brownies.
Okay, cut.
One is kind of from a baking viewpoint. Easier to make like multiple flavors or to scale down the recipe. So like, for example, if you've got a recipe for, I'm not a professional baker like Claire, so if I have, say, a recipe for, I don't know, a Victoria sponge, but I want to make it bigger, it then stresses me out. Like, how long do I put it in the oven for? Like, you can't just like double the ingredients and then put it in the oven for the same amount of time. Doesn't work like that, and it always stresses me out that I'm going to burn it. And I burnt my own wedding cake because of that. But it's okay because we rebaked it and it was good in the end.
That's cool.
But with cakes, you just cut the recipe in half and you make fewer, or like you triple the recipe and you make more, and they turn out exactly the same.
Yeah.
So from a baker's viewpoint, it can be a bit easier.
Okay.
Then at the same time, you've got 700 things to ice instead of one. So, yeah.
Yeah, that takes a while.
Yeah.
I think, what was ever wrong with a fairy cake? I used to love fairy cakes when I was little. I mean, great, you know, you cut out the little top and you make them kind of into a little butterfly, a little bit of icing in the middle. I love them. Why did they suddenly turn into cupcakes and become this big thing? I mean, bring back the fairy cake.
I love a fairy cake. I'm not going to argue with you there. But to me, they're just a type of cupcake. They fall under the cupcake category.
Fairy cakes were like the original thing, and then these cupcakes swarmed in and took over. You know?
Yeah. So I see where you're coming from, but I still think it's a cupcake.
I don't know. Cupcakes are just a pathetic excuse for cake. you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel so I can make more content like this in the future. And make sure that you head over to Holly's channel, Holly of All Trades. I'm going to link it below to check out some of her videos. We're hoping to do some more in the future, depending on how things go, if we can solve this whole cupcake and cake
depending on whether our friendship survives, she's basically saying.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Time, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Drip face. It's gonna be really hard. It's one line, Claire. It's one line.
Okay, you got this.
So do it again, just in case that one. Maybe a different tone of voice. Do you think quick, just the taste of
Yeah.
I'm okay with.
Why? What's the difference between... They're like the little ones where you cut the top off and then you put a little bit of buttercream, hey?
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
a
just
good
used
one.
to love them when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Mama made them and yeah, they're great.
Okay.
And then it's like, why have they become cupcakes?
Fair enough.
Who made them into cupcakes? You know?
I'm really good.
The idea of a cupcake!
There's a
It's
lot of
it's
anger here towards the cupcakes. I have to make you cupcakes. I was gonna